Hey Taurus, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 17th. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. At the heart of your reading, we have the Tower in reverse. Some sort of near miss. You sidestepped a potential disaster or something very shocking happened near you, and the proximity was startling to you, like a natural disaster occurring a half mile away or something like this. Because the Page of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck, I suspect you became aware of this shocking situation through a recent message or seeing a comment online, maybe a post. The challenge being the Two of Cups in reverse. Well, this could mean any number of things. It could mean the challenge is that you are contending with this, the repercussions of the shocking situation or disaster without a partner. And it would be a lot easier for you if you had someone to go through this with or support each other through. It could also be that you are navigating a breakup, and that represents the, like, oh, it could have been a lot worse, but it's still like my life is in chaos, or lots and lots of unexpected changes are unfolding because of this breakup. Show me Taurus focus. What are we focused on? You're feeling very empowered at the moment. The Magician comes out with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. You know that you have everything within you in order to make the affect the outcome that you want. Whatever you would prefer to happen is fully within your capabilities right now, and you are getting busy doing what you know you need to do. But with a real sense of like absence of fear. It's not so much that you're overtly, consciously confident. You're not like, yeah, I got this. It's just the manner in which you're diving in, because you're so confident, you don't even have to think about being confident, if that makes sense. Because you're not afraid of what's coming next. It's like unfolding. You're like, okay, let's go. And you're keeping your spirits up. You're not stressing out too much. It feels like things are going to work out for you. You just have a sense for it. And the cards would indicate the same. Things are going to work out as you take the action that you are, I don't know, feeling guided to take, or yeah. I think it's coming from within you. So I don't know, like, that you are, the actions that you are taking, the actions that you're deciding to take. In the recent past, we have the Five of Wands. Some sort of struggle, needing to prove yourself, constant squabbling. There's an element of physicality along with this. I don't think that it's like physical fighting with an intent to bring harm, but there's some sort of like you were living with a roommate or a partner or your people in your household, and the kitchen was a very small space, and so everyone was just like, I need to get in here and like push past you, and it feels like rude and pushy and impatient, very self-focused, and with this physicality to it, like it would be in a tight space where everyone wants to make food for themselves at the same time. Vying for position or something like that. Your higher self perspective on this situation is that you're going to shift what you're wishing for. This could mean you got what you wished for and it ended up not being so great after all. And your spirit guides are like saying, good, finally, they'll stop wishing for this. Because as long as you're wishing for it, that's what you're focused on, that's what you're magnetizing into your life. And if you needed the experience in order to discover that you wouldn't enjoy it, so you had the experience, you didn't enjoy it, it fell apart, you're no longer wishing for that. That's the good thing. That's the silver lining. What comes next for Taurus? Ooh. From the 9 of Cups in reverse to the 10 of Cups in the upright. So you're no longer wishing for the thing. Guess what? That makes space for something that is truly going to bring you deep happiness, joy even. Your surprise energy is the Chariot in reverse. If someone is moving and you're expecting it to happen quickly, this could be an unexpected delay. I do feel like it has to do with physical travel. It's a very like Jupiterian energy that I'm picking up on. I don't think it's just one person traveling, like in a car. It would be like a group transit, like a train, a bus, a plane, or like a moving company. There's multiple people involved here. There's either a delay, most likely, or a cancellation, like you have a trip planned and it gets canceled. Or someone is planning to travel and it gets delayed. Show me hopes and fears. Knight of Pentacles. You want and crave stability in your routine. You want to know what's going to happen next, so your life becomes somewhat predictable, just enough so that you have a sense of familiarity and safety. But at the same time, you really don't want to get stuck in a rut. You don't want to have to take forever to get where you're going. You are a patient person, but sometimes it's like, how dedicated and patient do I have to be before I start to see a result? I get this sense of like maybe aligning with someone else's timing or being led on to something that would never pay off. If you're very loyal and very patient, that can be exploited, and I think that's what you're afraid of. Let's see the end result. We have, okay, so a move does finally happen. The separation happens. 5 of Pentacles showing up as the result. So when I was picking up on someone like, okay, I said I was going to move out, but the moving company called and said that they just had 3 of their drivers quit, so they had to delay until like 3 weeks from now. The move is going to happen. The closure is going to occur. This 5 of Pentacles says whatever sort of separation needs to take place is going to happen. The Hermit in reverse here, I think, is just saying you may have been like keeping your distance until this separation occurs. Because the separation eventually happens, you no longer have to stay away in order to maintain your peace. You'll be able to go back or return home. Maybe you've been like, you broke up with a partner, they're dragging their feet and packing and moving out, there's all these delays. You said, okay, you know what, I can't deal with this anymore, I'm going to go stay at a friend's house, or I'm going to stay at a hotel. And then they finally move out, and then you can come out of your solitude and rejoin your normal life. What advice do we have for Taurus? Get going where you need to go. The Eight of Cups says you're fine where you are, but is it everything you could have? You have 8 cups now, and they're mostly positive things going on in your life. But no matter what you've tried, it just isn't progressing. You're not evolving, you're not growing, you're not as happy as you could be. There are limitations somehow implied by the environment of the Eight of Cups. In the near future, we have you showing up with 10 of Cups energy, and that's the disparity, right? You're here somewhere, wherever you are. The 10 of Cups is calling you off in the distance. Hey, Taurus, come and find me. That's your advice. So I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.